part 2 on how to attract an awesome romantic partner for yourself. So just to sum up what we went over before, the alternative space, right? Getting yourself to a track where a better partner exists for you, right? Your partner might not exist on the track that you're on. Being careful of pendulums, especially if you're in a relationship right now that is not serving you. It is about releasing yourself from something consuming your energy, allowing yourself to elevate and go up to a track where better things are waiting for you. Again, drop importance. Desperation is a repellent, and when you drop importance, remember, you sort of break down that wall, allowing what you intend to have to come in closer to you. Switching your perspective, right? Go from looking for someone to letting someone see you, okay? So this is going to lead me to my 5th point, which is allow yourself to have, okay, stop sabotaging or repelling by importance. Again, that's going to come up. And the reason that I state this one is simply because this is really what I did in the past. I had 2 modes of operation for managing relationships, or how I functioned inside of a relationship. Either something was going good, and for whatever reason, really just allowing myself not to have love or be in love or have a stable relationship, I would sabotage it. And then if I could not sabotage it, I would end it by creating too much importance, really, and repelling the other person. This is something that I did for a lot of years. Those were really the 2 ways that I did things, and I'm sure if you look into your history of how you've managed your romantic affairs, you will probably see a lot of these 2 things happening, okay? Either too much importance or self-sabotaging or sabotaging the relationship. Love yourself unconditionally. Show someone how to love you by giving them an example. Okay, so this is really big. So remember back to my, my example of me existing on a lower track. My thought quality was not that high. I suffered from low self-esteem. I did not love myself unconditionally. I thought a lot about parts of me that were messed up, or things that were wrong with me. Okay, and therefore I resonated with someone that ultimately would believe the same, because remember the mirror concept, what you put out is what you get back. So if you love yourself unconditionally first, right, and you show someone, or you show your environment, this is how you are to be treated, it is ultimately how the mirror will respond back to you, right? The mirror will present to you exactly your feelings about yourself, and that's what I have right now. I love myself, I take care of myself, I love myself unconditionally, even my flaws, and so does my partner. And the interesting thing is in my past, I would actually try to conceal my flaws, right? And I would create a lot of imbalances because of this. Now I just allow myself to be me, right? I understand who I am as a person, and I allow myself to be me, even with my idiosyncrasies, and they don't even seem to bother my current partner. So there was a lot of energy that I had wasted in the past just trying to mold myself into this image of something that I was not, and it cost me a lot of energy, right? I have that energy now to do other things, but first I need to just love myself unconditionally and, allow myself to be myself. Another point, go towards your goal on your path to your heart's true goal. Okay, maybe you aren't living 100% your true goal right now. Maybe you need to realize what your true goal is, right? Find your life's purpose, and your partner is potentially waiting on that path to that goal. That's exactly, again, what happened to me here. really just reconnected with who Renee really was inside. I had denied myself a lot of things for a lot of years, and one of those things was good relationships with my family and a connection with my family. Again, I moved away from home. I saw my family maybe once a year. I think there were even a couple times that 2 years would go by and I wouldn't see anybody. And when I realized the value of being connected to my family, what that did for my heart, and how I chose a path to have more of that in my life, which was moving back home. This put me on a track, right? Moving back home. I'm living my heart's, what my heart wants. I'm with my family. I'm back in my hometown. All the set and decorations have changed because of me listening to my heart. And sure enough, the partner that was the best one for me was waiting where my heart ultimately was leading me. So again, going towards your goal, right? The path to your heart's goal, your partner might be waiting for you there. So 3, frailing. Stop focusing on your needs and start focusing on your potential partner's will. Okay, give up what you desire and feed into another's desire, getting what you gave up. So again, I think a lot of times we're focused too much on that searching and looking and I want, right? This is what I need. Whereas if you flip it around and let's say you find yourself to this higher place, okay? Let's say you find yourself to this higher place, you're living, heart and mind coordination, you're going towards your goals, things are happening for you, you feel good. Maybe you spot someone that looks like a potential partner. Don't just go into me mode, right? Start focusing on what that person wants and give them what they want. And then they will ultimately give you what you want, which is a healthy, thriving, fiery, romantic relationship. That's exactly what happened to me. So an exercise that I'm going to give all of you that need to generate some more material and on your current track and maybe open some doors, maybe some new goals present themselves to you. An exercise that I have given a lot of people, and it was popular a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to give it again, is the 30 Anomalous Action Challenge. Okay, that is every single day for 30 consecutive days, take one step outside of your comfort zone and do something that's different, right? Again, if you are looking for someone and you are not finding him or her, okay, you are probably on a stale track. And that person is just not on that track, okay? So maybe you need to get some energy going in your environment, get some other options available to you, open some doors, realize some new things, go down some roads that you haven't gone down before, so to speak, and that partner might be in another, sector or on another lifeline that's actually very close to the one that you're on now, right? It might not take much. Maybe getting involved in a night class at the community college or volunteering someplace. Maybe he's waiting somewhere very, very close to you, but you need to tap into possibly a new goal that your heart wants that will open some things up in your reality and allow some different tracks to present themselves to you, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave you all with this. Importance really is key here. It is overimportance that will repel someone, and it's just placing too much importance on finding someone is definitely the worst thing that you can do in regards to finding a potential partner. playing a negative slide. That was the greatest thing that I could have ever done for myself. Now, negative does not mean I was thinking negative thoughts. I know that got a little bit confused in one of my videos. It does not mean that I'm thinking negative thoughts. It means that I am playing the negative outcome, right? The polarized outcome. So if I am doing all the things that I need to do to find a potential partner, right? That is a slide that I've created. I tune my thought frequency. I do all the steps. I shine brightly for others to see. All that kind of stuff, right? So I'm playing that positive slide, but just to not build excess potential and too much importance, I actually create a slide that I live in for a very, very short period of time, accepting defeat, right? Being okay alone, right? It is saying to myself, Renee, it is okay if you're alone. You have so much going on in your life. You have family and friends and transurfing and businesses and all kinds of stuff going on. If you do not have a romantic partner, it will actually be okay. And live in that slide for a short period of time and realize it is okay if I don't have it. When I do that, I lessen that importance and I am able to go out into my environment without a charged up sense of excess potential that I need to find someone. Because again, remember, you want to lessen that desire to keep looking for someone, right? And you want to turn it around and shine brightly so someone can see you. So remember, again, excess potential. Don't ever glorify anyone or a romantic relationship. Don't invite in balancing forces. You can defeat all that by playing that polarized opposite version of the slide that you're creating to, in fact, find someone. So let's all have a conversation about this. I'm sure that there are going to be many questions and many comments. I'm going to be able to answer everybody's. I mean, this topic I definitely do have down for sure, and I am ready to answer all the questions that you have about any of the points that I've made in these two talks. And yes, so comment on YouTube. Let's have a conversation about it on the Facebook group. And of course, if you're watching on Instagram, comment as well. And I will do my best to answer everyone's question. Again, follow me on Instagram, reality_transurfing. YouTube is TransurfingTV. And don't forget to join us on Facebook, the International Transurfing Institute Facebook group. Thank you all so much, and I look forward to your questions. Bye.